What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Cameron, back at it again with a Call of Duty Cold Sweat gameplay. In today's gameplay, guys, I'm using the Carve 2 on the new map Collateral, and you'll see some of the issues I have with this map. I do think the layout is pretty good. It's a lot better than the Pines or any Modern Warfare map. The layout is pretty solid. There's a lot of room for different types of engagements. You have your long-range engagements, your close-range engagements, your mid-range combat. But I don't know. I just feel like it's way too big, and I really don't know how to play it. I did have a lot of success using the burst rifle, but then again, there would be situations where I'd prefer like a more, mid-range combat, like assault rifle. But the map's not terrible. It's playable. It's not like a freaking standout fan favorite, but it's not like, oh my god, this map, let me back out of the lobby kind of map. It's decent, and I'm using the Carve on it. The Carve is dope. I really love burst rifles. I always say that, and especially in Treyarch games. Treyarch just has a habit of making burst rifles OP, crossbows OP. Like, they do not know how to balance them. But, I'm a connoisseur of cheese, so it doesn't bother me. I like to troll sweaty nerds, so that's why I'm using the Carve. But with that all being said, man, let's talk about the meat and potatoes of today's video, man. Warzone, you guys know it. You guys love it. It is Activision's cash cow. It is probably the most successful thing Call of Duty has done in the last, 6 years. It's definitely setting trends. It's a huge hit. Warzone definitely did make a huge impact on the Battle Royale genre by adding loadouts and contracts and stuff like that. But, Warzone does have a heap of issues, like the abhorrent cheating problem and the SBMM and the lack of map changes and stuff like that. And as you guys knew, we were supposed to get a brand new map at the beginning of Cold War, but we did not. We basically just got a reskin of Verdansk that takes place in 1984 instead of a brand new map. We were supposed to get the Ural Mountains as a map, and we never got that. We literally got jack shit. We got a reskin version of Verdansk that is cool. It does add some new POIs and a little bit of a flair to it. It's not terrible, but it's not like pat yourself on the back like amazing work, guys. So I was very disappointed when I got that news. But supposedly there were some issues with the Cold War integration and making a new map and everything like that. And I do understand that. I do think it's a little bit of a cop-out. But I do understand that since Cold War was on a, shorter development cycle, they probably didn't have time to make an adequate Warzone map, and they didn't have time to, integrate it properly. Like, I think the integration was very, very bad. It had a heap of issues at the start, and it still has some issues, but it's not as bad as it was at the beginning. But, we're done talking about Cold War. This is all about Vanguard and its Warzone integration. As you guys know, Cold War's integration issues was because of the engines. Cold War is on a separate engine than Modern Warfare and Warzone. But Vanguard is going to be on the same engine as Modern Warfare and Warzone, so the integration is going to be a lot more smooth and not as bad as the Cold War one. And it will be a lot easier for them to make a brand new map, because they've had, 2 years to develop this Vanguard game, I suppose. Maybe like a year to develop this Vanguard game. I still think it's going to be a glitchy, buggy pile of shit, but, better than nothing, right? So, they've announced, or leakers have found, that there's going to be a brand new Warzone map taking place in the Pacific theater of World War II. And I really like that. That sounds pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. Sounds fine and dandy. I like that a lot. There's a, difference between Verdansk and a Pacific island for sure. So I would like that. I think Verdansk is getting a little bit old. The urban combat is getting a little bit kind of played out for me. In Warzone, I would rather prefer, a fresh take. And a Pacific island is definitely a fresh take. There's going to be brand new POIs, brand new areas, a brand new layout, brand new everything. And that's going to kick ass. That's really going to be good for Warzone. I think Verdansk, while it's cool, and Verdansk 84, while it's not terrible, is definitely not as good as a new map. And like I said, let me reiterate it before you fanboys get mad. I understand they could have made the new map because of the limitations of the engines, and stuff like that, whatever. But this sounds pretty good. You know, a brand new map. Finally, we get a brand new experience within Warzone. We get brand new things to explore. It's basically brand new and will definitely hold my attention for a lot longer than Verdansk 84. Because I'm going to be honest with you, Verdansk 84 held zero of my attention. I've played it maybe 6 times, and I've never touched it again. I just play Resurgence, bro. Resurgence is the only reason I ever even touch Warzone. I can't play Verdansk. Verdansk is just slow, campy, and boring. But this map sounds interesting. And then again, it is a leak, so like don't, freak out if this doesn't happen. The Ural Mountains thing was just a leak, so take it with a grain of salt. We could just get Verdansk 1944, so you never know, honestly. It could just be completely fucked up. But their POI's names have been leaked, and it kind of confirms that it's in a World War II setting, just based on what some of the names are, like Subpen. Subpen is really the dead giveaway. Mines, that's another one. Stuff like that. So those 2 dead giveaways are kind of hinting at the setting. The other POIs, if you guys are interested, are the Airstrip, the Arsenal, the Beachhead, the Caldera, the Capital, the Docks, the Farms, the Lagoon, the Mines, the Resort, the Radio Station, the Subpen, and the Village. Those are all the POIs that will be within this new World War II themed Warzone map, which I like. Those sound cool. I think some of them will be similar to the World at War maps, because a lot of them have the same name as the World at War maps, like Airstrip. I'm pretty sure that was a name from World at War, which was a fantastic map. It was, if you guys know, played World at War, the map Airstrip was really, really cool back then. And then they have Subpen. That's a DLC World at War map. That was a pretty okay map. I had some good times on there. But yeah, that's really all we know about this map. I hope it releases. Honestly, like I said a million times, I'm super bored of Verdansk. I definitely want a new experience within Warzone. I just think it's kind of disingenuous. Not disingenuous, stupid. I can't think of the word I wanted to use. Stupid to just keep on recycling this Verdansk map. It's just not holding people's attention. And I think a new map would definitely have a huge impact on the community and a huge positive impact. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching. This is your boy Cameron. I am out.